Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Tech Stocks Daily Podcast. We've got a sizzling lineup that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. First, we're diving into Google's bold new AI experiments. Will they redefine our search experience? Then, Apple is in the spotlight with dramatic App Store legal battles and eye-popping U.S. investment plans. What could this mean for investors? And don't miss our deep dive into Datadog, where curious options activity and upbeat analyst ratings could signal a potential stock surge. Get ready for a whirlwind of tech stock insights that could spark your next investment move. Let's get started. All right, folks, let's dive into today's sizzling tech scoop featuring the heavyweight champion of search engines, Google. So, brace yourselves, because Google is back with some juicy experiments right on its iconic homepage. And trust me, that's a spot where changes happen as frequently as unicorn sightings. Picture this. You hop onto Google, ready to punch in your usual cat video search, and bam, there's a new AI feature staring back at you, cozily nested just beneath the search bar. This isn't your regular "I'm feeling lucky" buddy. Oh no, it's a fresh piece of AI biz being tested smack dab in the heart of Google's digital empire. Why the abrupt shakeup, you ask? Well, girl guy next door search engine Google isn't just feeling the heat. It's in the full flames of competition kindled by the likes of OpenAI and other AI contenders. After OpenAI's ChatGPT made a glamorous splash onto the scene, Google decided it's time to strut its AI stuff right where it counts most, in our beloved search zone. Some insiders say this AI search test began rolling out stealthily over the past week to lucky users picked as experimental guinea pigs. Google loves dabbling in labs, where each idea could become the next big innovation, or not. They're like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory of tech ideas. Besides, after their Zen encounter with ChatGPT's popularity explosion, nurturing their AI prowess couldn't come at a better time. You might wonder about Google's AI ace, Gemini, which according to an April court session, boasts 35 million daily active users, still significantly shy of ChatGPT's 160 million fan base. But even as Google's main squeeze YouTube signs streaming deals for NFL, they've equally got marketing marvels happening, like their newly minted AI Futures Fund meant to turbo boost AI startups. Google clearly isn't just resting its laurels on those AI laurels. So, whether this Google-tastic AI venture becomes a permanent fixture is yet up in the ether, like hanging out on a teeter-totter of endless possibilities. But what's certain is Google's newfound zest for unleashing a truly interactive, smarter search process that transcends average queries is an innovation battle that we're all invited to watch unroll. It's a bold experiment in the expansive world of Google's labs. Keep those eyes peeled. They'll be charting fresh directions for all to follow. And who knows, if things pan out, the phrase Googling it might just end up synonymous with AI-resolved wisdom chase in daily convo. So, congrats Google, you might just have some fresh AI chops to top in this generational saga of search supremacy. The game is afoot. All right, tech enthusiasts, buckle up because Apple is hitting the news with a series of intriguing developments that are turning heads. Let's dive right into it. First up, we've got some spicy courtroom drama unfolding for Apple regarding its beloved App Store. JP Morgan analyst Samik Chatterjee has been keeping a keen eye on the legal whirlwind surrounding an appeal appearing to take center stage. The drama began with Judge Yvonne Gonzalez-Rogers' ruling, causing waves amongst investors. The ruling affects Apple's steering rules, allowing other payment methods in apps rather than exclusively Apple's own, which previously demanded a hefty cut of 27% for alternative payments. But Chatterjee expects Apple's appeal process could stretch into a lengthy plot, reminiscent of a long-running drama series. The upside? Even in a worst-case scenario, any economic hits are expected to only modestly impact Apple's earnings. Woo! Talk about court suspense. Speaking of twisty turns, former President Donald Trump spilled the beans about a chit-chat he had with Apple CEO Tim Cook after a temporary tariff suspension between the U.S. and China. Apple's aiming to amplify its investment in the U.S. to the tune of a jaw-dropping $500 billion. This major cash infusion is set to fuel new plants in the U.S., especially with artificial intelligence servers on the radar for Houston. It seems the tariff truce momentarily boosted Apple's stock 6.3%, but stay tuned because the effects of their global supply chain maneuvers could surprise us all. Last but not least, Apple is turning the page to the future with some futuristic tech tweaks on its iPhones. As the iPhone 17 gears up for a release, insider sources spill that Apple is baking AI right into iOS 19 to maximize battery life. With a sleek, slimmer battery in the upcoming iPhone 17 Air models, Apple's reportedly ensuring we don't run out of juice at inopportune times with a machine learning-powered optimization. The software's set to analyze user interactions and dynamically adjust the battery's energy consumption. A sneaky smart way to uphold that battery life even as the devices get thinner. With its usual flair, Apple plans to push out this buzzy iOS 19 update publicly in September alongside the launch of its next-gen tech, marking it as one of Cupertino's bold software steps in recent memory. Phew. Apple's in the news today, crafting a narrative that mingles courtroom curiosity with a sprinkle of international negotiation drama and a dash of AI innovation. Whether they'll overcome these challenges and carry forward their vision with the pizzazz only Apple can muster remains a thrilling unfolding. Keep your popcorn ready. Today, Datadog is making waves on the tech news circuit for a couple of fascinating reasons tied to investor actions and its corporate performance. Let's dive into what's got the market buzzing about Datadog right now. First off, we're seeing some big league movements in Datadog's options market. Some unknown heavyweight investors have thrown a significant amount of money into Datadog options, hinting that something big could be on the horizon. This options activity, flagged by Benzinga's options scanner, showed a breakdown where more investors are leaning bullish than bearish on Datadog. The focus seems to be around the strike prices of $100 to $125. Such substantial options action typically signals that the big wigs are expecting something pivotal to rock Datadog's boat soon, and analysts from major banks like UBS, Needham, and Macquarie are singing from the same optimistic hymn sheet with buy ratings. Onto the company side, Datadog stock is serving up a tantalizing cocktail of opportunity mixed with value, trading a whopping 44% below its peak. Despite this plunge, it's swiftly being seen not as a downturn, but as a chance to buy. It's like Wall Street has put on its 50% off, everything must go specs, and investors are thrilled. Datadog's solid performance is grabbing analysts' attention, clocking in $762 million in revenue for Q1 2025, which is basically like an encore where the crowd screams for more before you've even finished the song. Meanwhile, its AI product line is sprinting ahead, doubling user numbers and contributing more to its revenue line than ever before, highlighting a pivot into the booming AI industry. Now that's a positive spin cycle. Adding to the overall gleam, Datadog has showcased robust customer growth, including giants like Sony's PlayStation Network, proving essential across various industries like a digital Batman. It even managed to craft a detailed yet precise commonality in problems with its monitoring tool for AI models, aligning AI applications smoothly like a well-run orchestra. Its operating costs are still under control despite its aggressive R&D investments, affirming Datadog's commitment not just to growth, but to smart growth. So what does this mean for you wonderful tech aficionados out there? The smart money is gearing up behind Datadog, hinting that this company may just rise like a freshly updated phoenix. With Wall Street analysts showering buy ratings like confetti at a victory parade, it might just be the perfect time for long-term investors to sync up with Datadog's beat. But that's my take. I'm curious about what you think. Do you see Datadog as a worthwhile investment, or are you cautious about placing your chips on this tech company right now? Drop your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. Your insights keep our conversations vibrant and invaluable. All right, tech investors, let's zoom in on Datadog after a slice of today's market narrative. So, based on what's swirling in the news, if I had to decide, I'd say buying Datadog might just be the way to go right now. Here's why. We see a frenzy of activity in the options market, with heavyweight investors taking significant positions. This kind of bullish options activity typically signals confidence that the company's stock is poised to make some promising moves upwards. When big investors are putting chips down, there's usually whispered excitement behind closed doors about potential operational wins or market-moving announcements. Moreover, Datadog's strong performance indicators are echoing loud and clear. It might be trading 44% below its peak, but that seems more like an enticing markdown than a red flag. Their Q1 2025 revenue stood at a solid $762 million, and with their AI initiatives pushing hard, Datadog is positioning itself smartly amidst the booming AI sector. The biggest tell, though, is probably the consistent buy ratings from major Wall Street analysts. As these experts cheer on Datadog, you might think there's a rally to ride. And hey, if giants like Sony's PlayStation Network are on board with Datadog's offerings, it showcases credibility and broad market appeal. However, remember, dear viewers, while the sweet scent of a good deal hangs in the air, it's crucial to conduct your own research. Every investment is a personal journey, and what's good for Datadog in the eyes of some might have hidden nuances for others. So delve deep, analyze those numbers, and see if it meets your criteria before topping up your portfolio with this dynamic player. All right, time to invest smart. What do you think? Would you take a dive with Datadog or play it safe in other waters? Let me know your thoughts. I'm always curious about your take. Wow, what a whirlwind of tech drama on the market stage today. With Google's daring AI experiments offering a sneak peek into the future of search, Apple's legal rumblings and ambitious investment promises sparking endless curiosity, and Datadog's intriguing options activity hinting at potential sky-high returns, it's been quite the day. These giants are each navigating their own paths with bold strategies and innovation. If you're as caught up in this roller coaster of tech intrigue as I am, don't forget to click that thumbs up button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow tech enthusiasts. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, where we'll dive into brand new tech tidbits and market revelations. See you then.